By my calculations, the water will be 6 to 8 feet deep here, but only 1 or 2 feet deep here. So these are the roads your people should be using to get survivors to Greenwich Park and other safety points.
So these are our key evacuation corridors?
These are our only access routes. Land-based search and rescue in these other areas is going to be well-nigh impossible. I need more air support.
Well, our air support is already deployed. Our pilots are massively overstretched. They're already flying longer than is safe or legal.
And my guys aren't overstretched. They're fighting a monster out there. You can't expect miracles from us if this is all we've got to work with. My firemen are dying out there. Excuse me.
Johnson, take over.
How's it looking down there? Not good. Water's still rising.
You didn't take your inhaler. You don't have it, do you?
I lost it earlier on down there. But I'm fine. Honestly.
Dad.
Okay, not so honestly. But I'll manage.
We're gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I'm in a no-smoking area.
I don't need to. You know it is.
I'm sorry, there's no excuse for what just happened in there.
No. But there's usually a pretty good reason.
I had a team go into a care home. The residents were abandoned by the carers. We were too late. The team are a mess. If I'm honest with myself, I don't know what to say to them.
Well, you tell them we tried, and that no one could ask any more. And you thank them for their courage. And then you move on, fix the next problem. All of us.
Fun.
I tried. The phone lines are down.
Still alive.
Put me through the cope. Yeah.
Can you repeat that? Yes, that's right. Put them straight through. Who wants to talk? Mom,
Yes.
I think you'll want to take this call.
C'est Claire now, Mom. Claire? Yeah, that's fantastic news. Wait, there's someone here you should speak to. I'll pass you over.
Morrison here.
Dad, it's you.
Rob. Oh, thank God.
I thought you...
Yeah, I'm still here. I just can't believe it's you. Where are you?
Central London. What's left of it?
We? Is Sam with you?
Yeah. What's this here?
Rob, I may need your help. I'll make sure you're both picked up as soon as possible. I can't tell you how relieved I am. Now, Rob, I need to speak to Sam. Can you put her on?
Yeah.
Sam. Leonard.
Sam,
Oh, God, it's so good to hear your voice.
listen, Sam, about the barrier.
What?
Do you think it's still operational?
Oh, God, well, I can't imagine the barrier's in very good shape.
Is there any way we could open the gates manually?
Well, yeah. No, you could override the auto setup. But I think access would be an issue.
Sam, I think the barrier is our answer. But we need to rendezvous with Defiant first.
Okay.
Mom, we're redirecting fortunate to these safety
Commissioner.
here.
Do you have a miracle for us, Professor?
I don't know about a miracle. Tides ebb and flow like clockwork. We can tell the timing of high and low tide on the river 100 years from now.
And?
Right. Although the surge is still ploughing its way upriver, the water level here, downriver of the barrier, is beginning to fall with the outgoing tide. The closed barrier, you see, is acting like a dam, keeping the water level high on the city side. If we lower the barrier, the water upriver can drain into the estuary. What we then need is a force which, in effect, increases the rate at which the tide ebbs.
Is that something we could actually create?
There may be a way.
Yeah. We're going to go now.
Why?
Have to find something for this leg before we pick it up. I want you to stay and look after the others. Okay? You'll be safe here. Someone will come soon. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Thank you.
Sam.
The storms dumped nearly 4 inches of rain upstream, and of course that's swollen the river massively. These locks, they're all at breaking point. To stop the surge ploughing its way any further upriver, I think we should open these sluice gates, let the whole lot flush downstream. We'll need exact timings from the Met Office, of course, so that the whole operation coincides with the ebbing of the tide.
Richardson, get me manpower availability estimates in these areas.
I'll check that off. There.
But if we open the sluice gates, wouldn't we just be releasing even more water into the floodplain?
Of course, but if we get the timing right, with the barrier open, we'll have the water from the sluice gates counteracting the surge, and the outgoing tide pulling it back down the estuary.
Hopkins? Where the hell's Hopkins? I need him here. Give me the waterways manager. It's Commissioner Nash.
Has the danger passed? Yes or no?
I believe this is heading straight for us.
Sir, safety points are filling up. We're running out of fresh drinking water. We're going to need to requisition more transport within the next 30 minutes.
Right, good. Make sure you coordinate with Ashcroft. Oh, I'm due to speak to the PM shortly. Do we know yet how many people didn't get out?
The latest estimate is 200,000, sir.
And so we ask for your understanding and prayers for those who are braving terrible conditions in a bid to save lives. This is just the start of a terrible day of reckoning for London.
Rescue services are finely stretched, and we have to face the consequences.
Preparing us for the worst.
Loss of life on this scale is
Something we've never experienced before in this city. I believe London will survive, and we will recover.
thank you.
I don't think anyone made it. They'll be out looking for us. May I join you?
Our only reason for being here is to save lives. And God knows how many we lost out there. We failed. Or I did.
You've done everything humanly possible. Countless people owe their lives to you, including me.
You've seen the pictures. Who could have survived that? My girls are out there. I don't even know where they are.
What are their names?
Claire and Emma. Claire's the tricky one. Goes round with me. Emma's the peacemaker, just like her dad was.
Sounds like a pretty unbeatable combination to me. This thing isn't over, not by a long chalk. If we can lower the barrier, we'll force this thing back.
It sounds like the old Leonard Morrison who liked to cause trouble all those years ago.
Trouble? Me?
finding Sam and Rob Morrison.
Still trying to locate.
Look at this place.
This is unreal.
Could be dangerous. Let's go. Inside. Quick. Sam, we don't have time for this.
Just 1 minute.
It's Hopkins.
What about him?
His body's just been found.
What? How could... I should have seen this coming.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. See if you can trace his next of kin.
Well,
No, Luke's all right. No, it doesn't really hurt.
Listen, this is...
Don't say this is honesty.
Let me see.
Oh, oh. Oh, bloody hell. It's Duncan make you laugh.
Yeah. All the time.
Oh,
Does it hurt?
it bloody does now.
We need to get this looked at properly.
I really miss you.
No, you're supposed to say it. Don't worry.
You know what I'm saying. Don't you remember? There's reasons.
No, I gave you them. It's the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm sorry. It's my biggest regret. It isn't safe yet. Better get going. Please, stand still. We're not losing.
No, he's injured. We just broke in for medicine.
I mentioned today about breaking in.
Get in touch with Commissioner Nash at Cobra.
She can vouch. Mr. and Mrs. Morrison? Yeah. You're a hard team to track down. We've got instructions to take it to Defiant Engineering. Come in.
This all looks great, but in real life, we're dealing with massive, unpredictable forces.
I don't care what your model says. There's no way we can gauge or predict what's going to happen when these two bodies of water come together. It's a hell of a risk, Mark. And the chances of it working out the way the professor thinks it will Must be 1,000,000 to 1.
Leonard?
I've taken all known variables into consideration, including the issue of timing. I think my plan will work.
Preston, have you and the Waterways team looked at these figures?
Yes, and I concur with the professor. They're as accurate as we can hope for at this stage. We'll have to get out of here.
I've got an idea. I'll be back in a minute. Come on, Dad. Can you come and help? And you.
Blind faith in computer models is what got us into this mess in the first place.
Ignoring computer models.
Please, what are the timing issues?
Low tide at the barrier is 10:45 a.m.
For this to work, we have to open the sluice gates at precisely 9:15. The barrier gates will have to be lowered before the sluice gate waters reach them.
Barrier is not currently operational, as you well know.
Yeah, indeed, but I've spoken with Samantha Morrison. There is a way of lowering the barrier, but we don't have much time.
If the barrier gates can't be lowered, then the plan with the sluice gates won't work. We'd be gambling with millions of lives.
So you're asking me to open the sluice gates, unleashing millions of gallons of water before we know for sure whether we can lower the barrier. How sure are you?
I'm sending my son and daughter-in-law to the barrier. Does that answer your question?
I need to brief the DPM before we do this. Richardson.
This outlines manpower for 2 positions on the sluice gates.
We're still in the flood zone when the Thames reached its banks. Just when we thought that no one could have survived, thousands of people are holding up signs telling us they're alive.
Are people still alive? Sir? I need the go-ahead. We're running out of time.
Well, I've already spoken to the Prime Minister about it. But I need to know, is this our only option?
I'm afraid so. Or we do nothing, and I'm sure you'll agree that is not an option.
But this plan hinges on the barrier gates opening when we know the electronics have already been wiped out completely. This backup system may not be operational either.
How sure are you it will work?
The mechanized override facility is designed to operate the gates in the event of an electronic systems failure.
Well, you don't sound too certain about it.
There's no guarantee that it will work, Minister, but this is our only hope.
But the key thing is that we just... So, we need a decision.
With a high risk of failure, sir, we cannot take this action.
Sir, we're out of options. We need to do this.
Minister, I'll go to the barrier myself.
Go ahead.
How's it going?
What's that?
Are you sure you're okay to do this?
Yeah, fine. Anyway, kind of don't want us to be apart anymore.
Let's go.
The girls have been picked up by a mobile search and rescue unit. They're safe.
Thank you. My kids.
They're all that matter. It's good to see you, Dad.
You really think he's up to it?
Do you remember ever being able to talk your son out of anything?
He's so stubborn.
I wonder why.
Sir, they're opening the sluice gates. We need to get airborne.
Well, no, I mean, I expect they'll be rescued. You know, we will. I'm sure they will.
Commander Brian, if we don't open the barrier in time, our ability to manage this disaster will be non-existent. Within 2 hours, this control center will be taken out.
I understand, Mom.
Do you, Professor Marston?
Certainly, Mom.
Commissioner,
Professor Marston, the surge is moving further inland.
you're absolutely sure?
It shows no sign of stopping.
Has Fuller downloaded the latest projection?
Yes. We're counting on you then.
Understood.
I always hoped we might work together. Not like this time. What we're trying to do is very dangerous.
I'll take the risk. No one knows the barrier like me. It's my job.
Even if it kills you?
I won't let anyone else take my place.
Rob, I know I haven't been much of a father.
Oh, no, Dad.
I wasn't much of a husband either.
I'm sorry I doubted. It's obvious now why the work meant so much.
This is where we are, in the backup control room. This is the room we need to get to. It houses the manual override, which will allow us to drain the latch from. The problem is that this room will be flooded, and there's a good chance that all these access routes are also underwater.
So what are you suggesting? All the sluice gates upriver have been opened. We're on a clock here.
We need to drain the latch room in order to operate the hydraulics that will open the barrier. Now, even if we do make it as far as the override room, the barrier's anti-terrorist motives will activate, and there will be no way back out. The drainage system is only operable when the room is sealed from the inside. Whoever goes into this room is going to run out of air before the door can be reopened from the other side. This is a death sentence.
This is madness. We need a contingency if they don't succeed.
What do you suggest?
There is only one option, Mom. The barrier gates must be destroyed.
We don't have the authority.
I'll get it.
Sam, I can't let you do this.
Whatever happens on this barrier is my responsibility. I have to.
Sam, listen.
This is no longer a civilian responsibility. As senior officer here, it's my duty. I need you both here to operate the latch release. I've made my decision.
You're a brave man, but we both know it can't be you. You don't know this barrier well enough. It makes sense. Listen.
No, I won't. Why?
You know why. He doesn't know enough to go down there.
Mom, I'm asking you.
It's our only choice.
Prime Minister, all our aircraft are fully armed and fueled. I must reiterate, time is of the essence.
I don't need to be reminded of that, Major General. What is the status of the rescue operation of the barrier?
Well, that's difficult to tell at the moment. We're still having communication problems with the team on the ground.
All we need right now. I don't want our handling of this crisis to come under any more question.
We are monitoring it minute by minute.
Major General, your aircraft are to remain on the ground at the present time. Deputy Prime Minister, give me a reason to delay this.
Open the door! Open the door! Dad!
Yes, of course, sir. Commissioner, Prime Minister for you.
Prime Minister,
Commissioner, I need an update.
search waters are continuing to work their way upstream. Their momentum has slowed, but we have major damage and further potential loss of life at Chelsea, Clapham, Hammersmith, and Putney.
And the sluice gate waters that have been released to combat this surge?
Current estimates suggest a confluence between the sluice gate waters and the surge in less than 30 minutes.
It's not enough, Commissioner. You're giving me very few options.
Commander Bryant's on the line from the barrier. Signal a bit patchy there.
Commissioner Nash.
Are you receiving me?
Yes, yes. Commander Bryan, a situation has arisen. We're under pressure from the Prime Minister and the military. Unless you give me something concrete, we have less than 10 minutes before aircraft are ordered to take off and destroy the barrier.
Mom, Professor Morrison is currently trying to engage the manual override system. He may need more than 10 minutes.
I need an exact time.
I can't be precise.
You don't know when he'll be back?
Buy me all the time you can, Mom. Professor Morrison won't be coming back.
The lower light room will drain in 2 minutes. You should be able to access the pump room now.
Okay, let's go.
Help me try these gates. You take that.
Commander Bryant.
This is Sam Morrison. Put me through to Commissioner Nash, please. We began priming the gates. As soon as it's completed, I can open the barrier.
Sam, believe
No,
me,
we just need 2 more minutes.
Prime Minister.
hang on one moment. I'm through to the barrier. They only have to prime the gate before it can open.
Prime Minister, we need to get
The aircraft to the barrier now.
We're running out of time.
Good God. Prime Minister, we need a decision.
Major General, you have my authority to destroy the barrier.
We have a go. You're clear for takeoff.
Resume the takeoff.
Sam, you all have to get out of there. Now.
It's too late, man. We're gonna finish this.
It's only a matter of minutes, Mark.
Betty. Almost done. Follow me. Quick. Get those transformers ready.
Cover 2, we're minutes away from the barrier.
Sir, any minute now, the sluice gate waters are going to meet the server.
I know that, damn it.
Commissioner Nash, status report.
Could you just bear with me a few moments, Prime Minister?
Barrier.
Sam,
They've done it! The gates are opening! They've done it! They've done it! The gates are opening!
Stand them down, Ashcroft. Aboard.
I repeat, abort. Disengage! Abort! Abort now!
Dad! Dad, look! She's here. She's got to be here. I'm going to go and find her. Mom! Mom! Mom!
He left, he says. He loved you. I'm sorry, Dad.
Take my father.